Welcome back. I'm MTG Joe. We're here with another video off meta decks. So we're trying to avoid all the tier 1 style decks. Try to play some brews, see how they go. This is a list that 5-0'd on MTGO. It is a mono white aggro list. So basically it's looking to smash face and go wide and deal a bunch of damage. So the list itself, it's kind of like the Flyers list, but with kind of a more buff package. So you have Faerie Guidemother, which could give one of your creatures flying for the turn. Also just a 1/1 flyer. Loyal Pegasus as a 2/1. Healer Hawk as a 1/1 lifelink. Then you have Hanged Executioner, makes 2 bodies, also has the exile clause. You have Giant's Killer, which was a really good card in the blue-white version we played. Deals with a lot of the big threats in the format right now. And then it can also tap down creatures, so you can push through damage. Law-Rune Enforcer is another way to tap down creatures. Hunted Witness is 2 bodies. And then you have Raise the Alarm, which is 2 bodies. Rally of the Wings is a pump effect with our flyers. 4 Unbreakable Formation versus all the board wipes, but also just put counters on our team and push through damage. And then Venerated Loxodon can be cast effectively for 0 mana by just convoking the team. The only thing I don't like about the list is I want to add in 1 more castle, and then pretty much good from there. Your sideboard wise, you got Gideon's Sacrifice, and permanents you control. Choose a creature or a planeswalker you control. All damage that would be dealt this turn to you, and permanents you control is dealt to chosen permanent instead. I don't know why this is in here. What matchup? Hushbringer is good. We'll cut down one of these. Tithe Taker versus the Flash matchup. This is for the Nisa matchup. I guess the Embercleave. I feel like there's better. I'm going to put Devout Decree in. I don't... helps with my spell. I don't know what's going in there. So, in the chat, if you do know why you would play that, do let me know. I'd be happy to figure that one out. So we'll play some games of ranked. Let's go standard ranked. Let's turn some creatures sideways. So this will be an interesting one to play out. 2 of the more popular decks are Jund Fires, or Jund Sacrifice, which can ping a lot of 1-power creatures, and you have Fires that has 4 Clarion's main. So both are interesting to see how we combat against it. So we'll see from there. Also blocking an Embercleave style creature with Trample, also not the best. Let's go Healer Hawk on 1, and then hold up Giant Killer. Probably just play out the Giant Killer. Some formative adventure. Probably end up playing... well, they could have Lovestruck Beasts, but we can always tap it down. Okay, we know Lovestruck's coming. So the thing here is we can play out this Giant Killer, but I think we just hold it. If they attack, I'm going to rally and try to catch the Edgewall Innkeeper. Not the most utility, but if we can get rid of their draw engine. Do it. Yeah. Gotcha. That was a good trade for us, and we gained 3 life. I'm going to do this turn and then take out the Lovestruck. So for those, I still have some codes thanks to Wizards for Throne of Eldraine packs. So I'm going to put in the video description once this goes up on YouTube. They are single-time use. This might be Unbreakable Formation. Yep. So they'll be single-time use. So get him as you can. I could go Hanged Executioner here. So this is the Croaky's green-white adventure list. Main board, they usually play 2 to 3 depending on which update of Unbreakable Formation. I think we go no blocks here. If I draw another land, I'm going to play Hanged Executioner. They got Loxodon for no value. Sure. So I can go Faerie Guidemother, Hanged Executioner. And then just try to beat him next turn. With just the flyers. Oh, because what I can do is I can attack with the flyers because these get vigilance. If they just formation here, it's fine. They hit us for 9. Seems like a loose attack. Because if they had Vivian, they play at main. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Attack with everything here. My guess is they block like this. Xaxes. And then we would have been able to Loxodon after. So this is the green-white version. So they don't really have... This is an interesting one. Because like Tithe Taker is fine. Like I'm almost inclined to just... Rally's probably something we can get rid of. Play a couple Gideons. Just for the life gain. Hunted Witness seems bad. They're not going to play Nisa. Maybe just Hushbringer for the life gain. Because it also turn off their... well, they do play... They'll play the dinosaur that proliferates and pelt collectors. And then Loxodon also gets shut off there. Tithe Taker's not as good. This one's just going to be a race. Like now that they know about Rally of the Wings, we take it out. Like it could kind of swing the combat math, so maybe we keep it in. Especially... Well, probably not on the draw. On the play, we'll use it, but on the draw, we'll hang off. I think setting up an early Law-Rune or something like that just to tap down our opponent's stuff. May want it to cut down an Unbreakable Formation. I know in early lists, I was playing this deck before, it did play It's kind of awful. They played 2 Vivian's main. I played the deck. Yeah, because they usually carry another Unbreakable. We'll keep Giant Killer. It's more value right now. They will play big enough creatures. So if they have the Dino, it makes this a 3/3. Crawl Harpooner. Yeah. That works. So I'm gonna just try to raise the alarm on the Pelt Collector. That's gross. So now what we do, because this has 4 power, it doesn't trigger the extra counter on it. Take that off the board. This is power 4 greater. So we'll just get them to commit more to the board. Too far behind in this one. So I'll probably throw something in front of Pelt Collector here, but then hold back the Hanged Executioner. The following turn, what I can do is... that's annoying. Because it gets trampled now. So I can block here, exile here. But we're falling too far behind. This is very much probably a play draw deck. So we'll exile here. That fog's 9 damage. Keeps us alive. They just go Loxodon. Too little, too late. So we're just going to do this now. I'm going to play Healer Hawk this turn. Can gain us a life. Yeah, 4 Unbreakable formations in this matchup feels like too much. At least on the draw. We could Giant Killer again, but we're just treading water at this point. Too much Unbreakable. Do you think we need Rally? And maybe just cut down 2. Go like that. Too much to go full blown. So let me know in the comments on YouTube or in Twitch chat if you'd like to see anything else in terms of brews, anything like that. Happy to kind of put through some stuff. Be getting Theros spoilers probably in the next couple weeks. think comes out mid-January. Then hopefully we get some new deck archetypes going. This may serve better as a best of one deck, I feel. Just kind of pedal to the metal your opponent. Because we play first, this hand's kind of loose. It's more aggressive. 4 lands. It's unlikely we keep drawing lands. There's 18 in the deck. Okay, they got Edgewall. I say that as we draw another land. So probably missed out there. Probably should have gone Hunted Witness first, since these couldn't attack. So they're just going for the adventure side. It's not bad. It basically replaces themselves. They probably drew this. Love how I say we're probably not going to draw lands and then proceed to draw nothing but lands. It's a fine trade in their opinion. They got to cycle through a card. Same idea. They draw 2 cards now and it blocks our flyer. If we draw another land, then we're just going to concede. Yeah. They go wider than us at this point. The thing is, they just make their board so much bigger than ours right now. Today's not been a day for Magic, I find. Every so often I'll get these days where no matter what you run, you just lose. Part of it might be like we're playing Burrs, so you're expecting a bit higher of a loss rate, but even was playing Fires, was playing Rakdos Cleave, which is one of the decks I play most, and just like funny circumstances where you're just not drawing lands. Okay, this can be Esper Stacks or that black-white discard deck. Ooh, okay. Esper discard or Esper... Oh, this might be the Turbo Citadel deck. So just going to do this. Sets us up for next turn. I can tap down their creature and then attack for 2 in the air. Or not.
Thank you. Don't worry. I got it.
Just gonna do this. I want to get Teferi off the board. Don't particularly want to lose a creature. So this game now we're just gonna lose because we're not drawing lands, and the other game all we were drawing was lands. I don't think we beat a Bell Hunt. We've already got an out aggroed. This feels a little too slow compared to, like, someone 5-0'd with it. Don't know what they're, like, this is probably good against Flash. Because you can go wide and then they have a hard time dealing with go wide. But even at that point, like, if you have Wolf out, but you could usually fly over. Just need to draw a land. We draw a land, we can go double, and then we can just play a bunch of stuff into Loxodon. If we're only playing out one a turn, then it's going to be pretty bad. Why do you do this, Magic? Probably drop Law-Rune next turn. We can tap down the Knight once they get to 3 mana. Try to stall them. This is the Cleave deck, so this is a lot worse. So the fact here that they can have Trample and Double Strike. Okay. So we're just going to try to gain some life. It offsets the race. I will probably throw a Hunted Witness in front of Knight of Even Legion. Do I kind of want to... Let's do this. If they have Blackline's Paragon, okay, they do. Probably should have just taken the one. Tokens having lifelink's pretty good. Kinda... Because they can cleave. But do we just, like, take this when they pump? Probably. So let's 1, 2... Use this as a spell first. Okay, so they Murderous Rider here. Hit us for a bunch. Knight will get bigger. Do we just keep Ray? So I think we go like this. Helps us in the race. Whatever they try to Ember Cleave up, I can Giant Killer. The lifelink's been relevant this game. So we'll Giant Killer this turn. It does take them off. They get the auto-equipped onto Fervent Champion, or they have to pay 3 to put it on Knight of Even Legion. Try to gain 6 more life here. 8. So we're too short. Might be able to steal this one. Just the dudes. With converted mana cost 2 or greater. So Law-Rune will be thrown in the way. They can throw something on the Knight and then pump it as well, so we'll want to soak up some damage there, but yeah. Snuck that one through, which is actually quite good. probably... I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm not thrilled with this deck. You can kind of get the idea. I do like to feature monocolored decks on the channel, but that's pretty much it. If you do have any questions, comments, always available on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great one.